Wow.
Okay, our slate is a
bright.
It's really bright. Okay, this is our slate.
Ready?
Was that good?
I think that was
Enough
good.
For an editor? Okay.
For an editor, you mean me?
For you. Is that good enough for our editor?
Hello, editor here, aka me, Daniel. Just popping in from the edit to say please excuse some of the mic noise I'm making with my stand as I'm adjusting it and Luisa because we don't have another mic stand just yet. But yeah, that's all. We'll get better in the future, I promise. And please laugh and enjoy episode 4 of Should We Leave?
Okay, is it the Celsius?
Yeah.
It's good.
A little go-go
Something to get me
juice.
going, yeah.
Just to like.
So,
What's up?
what is up? We haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah, we did 2 episodes, and thank you all for listening.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening and subscribing.
Yes, and be sure.
I did something where, okay, I'm sorry if you are learning this way, but I removed you from my close friends if you did not follow the podcast.
Really?
Anyone who did not follow, I gave them a warning and I said, if you want to re-up your subscription to my close friends, you need to follow my podcast.
For real?
Should we leave? Whatever. And whoever didn't do it, I gave them 24 hours. And if they didn't follow, they got the axe because you clearly don't care about my success.
Okay.
You're gone. Gone.
Like the Hunger Games.
Yeah. So if you did follow and stuff,
Welcome to the
we're
party.
welcome. We're really appreciative.
Yeah, thank you everyone who supported the podcast so far. I've gotten lots of messages
too.
about it, and it's been really cool to see. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. And be sure to like, subscribe, and 5 stars, and smash that like button.
Smash that subscribe button.
Yes. Oh yeah, we're on YouTube now, so you can watch it on YouTube, the full episode.
We're everywhere.
Yeah, you can even watch the full episode on Spotify.
Oh yeah, I knew
You
that.
can
yeah.
view it.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how many people do that, but it's kind of a cool feature.
I do it sometimes when I want. I don't really listen to podcasts, but
Oh. Do you listen to our podcast?
I listen to ours. But
Do you really? Do you listen to the whole thing?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
On like 2 times speed.
Oh yeah, because I feel
I
like
know what's happening.
Should we just put the podcast in 2 times speed and just make it quick for everybody?
Because after I've been listening to it in 2 times speed as well, I am like, are we talking like
So slow.
No, it's because you're used to it. When I'm editing, I'll
Yeah.
go fast and whatever. And my mom, I was editing a lot when I was home, and my mom was like, "Why are you guys talking so fast?" I'm like, "We're not. It's just technology."
And watching TikToks on 2 times speed.
2 times speed.
Get to the point.
I just discovered that.
Really?
Get to the point. I wish we had that in real life.
No, really. Just
Wait, one time I was like, I'm gonna watch Vanderpump Rules, and I'm gonna blow through it. I'm gonna watch it on 3 speed.
Really?
And then Josh was like, wait, isn't the point of watching TV to like enjoy it? Like, why are you rushing through it? And I was like, oh, that is kind of fucked up.
no.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just need to catch up. It's
I need the information.
It's like a duty
It's a duty.
to. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I had the option to do that, but I was wanting to do that.
I feel like you could. I'm gonna look into that.
I feel like I heard about Netflix like having that feature, and I think people were kind of like
YouTube has
up in
that
arms
feature.
about it because it's like, are you supposed to alter like what someone
The art.
ultimately?
But it's like, yeah, I guess it's a trick because it's like content is people's art too. I guess like people posting online,
Right. Yeah.
is
No, it is.
whatever. But like on YouTube, you can do it because sometimes.
It's so rude. It's like, get to the point.
Well, I guess maybe you're just in a time crunch and you just want
I'm
like
always in a time
I only
crunch.
have 30 minutes and this is an hour long, so
Yeah.
let me just speed this up.
I'll be like, I only have all day, but I have so many TikToks to watch.
Yeah.
Got to get through it.
I do it for audiobooks,
Okay. I've done that too.
but I feel like that's okay
That's okay.
because it's just like how fast you're reading.
That's just reading at a faster pace.
Because I actually did this. I have the book and I was listening to it while I'm following along like a grandma.
You have the thing reading to you while you're reading it, like a toddler.
Yeah. But I realized that I can read the page faster than like almost at 2 times speed they're saying
Because
it.
they're doing it in a very
today we walked.
cinematic.
Yeah.
I fall asleep to Harry Potter on tape because it's so soothing because I know the story already. So it's not like I really need to pay
On
attention.
tape or the movie?
On tape because I don't want blue light. I listen to it to fall asleep because I know the story, obviously. So I don't really have to pay attention, but I'm listening and I'm picturing it in my head. I fall asleep in 2 seconds.
You don't want the blue light? What's that about?
The blue light from the TV.
Are those blue light glasses?
These are not. Actually, they do have blue light.
I have blue light in my contacts.
Really? They make that?
Yeah, it's like a special filter, but
These have blue light filter.
you can't tell a difference though.
but I don't sleep in them.
Yeah. Oh, is it bad for blue light to be shining on you while you're sleeping?
I mean, I think so, but I'm not like that's based on nothing.
I mean, like we fall asleep to Harry Potter too.
But on TV, on the
On
screen.
TV, like blasting.
I personally just don't like to have anything.
And I'm always the one that wakes up and it's like
It's like on the DVD menu. Remember, like when you were little at a
and it
sleepover,
plays
you'd wake
that
up.
30-second. Yeah, so we've been doing that too. We've been going through them. We've been watching them out of order.
What's your favorite one?
Ooh,
It's kind of tough.
I feel like what is that?
Absolutely rude.
We'll be right back. And we're back. Amazon was here. Not
Amazon's here
sponsored.
for us.
Favorite Harry Potter movie? I was gonna say if I'm really feeling like nostalgic vibes and just like
Cozy.
super comfort zone, it's The Sorcerer's Stone.
Totally agree.
It has to be.
Hard agree.
It's just it might be the best one.
So they're so little and so cute.
It's just so innocent.
and it's so innocent. And then if I'm looking for my next favorite, like sometimes you're not in the mood for that one, but my next favorite, what's your next favorite?
You go.
5.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. But I also like 4 and I like 3 and I like 2.
Okay, what's the one?
You know where they lose
what's
me
5?
is 6, 7, 8. Goodbye.
What number? What's the title of 5 again?
It's the one where that mean teacher comes in. Oh, the
Professor Umbridge.
nope. Yeah, the Order of the Phoenix.
Okay, yeah, Order of the Phoenix.
I like that one.
So that used to be my least favorite one, only because I can't stand what she does to them. Like it just makes me feel so.
I
shitty.
love when she's walking down the hall and it's like do 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 do
Yeah.
do like the music.
But I did we just rewatched it again, like I said, and it's so
Pretty
good.
They're all. I mean, they're all good.
Did you watch Harry Potter and the Wizards of Baking?
No, but I saw that on. I saw that. I was like, what's going on?
You need to watch it.
What's it on again?
It's on HBO Max.
Okay, yes. I was on HBO Max recently and I saw it.
It's really good. It's only like 6 episodes.
What does that mean?
So basically, it's the Weasley brothers are the hosts.
Oh, like the actors?
And there's like these world famous realistic chefs that like can make things look like cake.
Like Is It Cake?
Yeah, it's basically people. There's contestants from Is It Cake on this.
Okay.
And they have these different challenges, and they have to like create these like huge
Like the Nimbus 3000.
out of cake.
Wow.
It's really cute. And the last one, the finale, they made the scene where Professor Umbridge is giving the owls, and the Weasleys come in and they do like the fireworks.
I feel like I saw scenes from this somewhere.
It's really cute. It's like kind of crazy.
It's elaborate. as
Yeah.
fuck.
And
Yeah.
they film it where they filmed Harry Potter, like at the actual Great Hall.
Ooh, okay. I would definitely watch that.
Like a
That sounds
fully
comforting.
sponsored thing.
I get on my For You page like a lot of Is It Cake videos, and it's when has it gone too far? Because this woman will be like, my house is made of cakes, and she's sitting there and everything looks real, and then she like slices into her bathtub and like eats it, and then she slices
No.
into. Have you seen these where it's like
No.
everything around her is cake? She's like, my house is made of cake, and she slices this, and you're like, well, she can't slice.
How does
That's
she
metal.
live?
That has to be metal. And then she slices it and she eats it, and you're like, well,
Is
that's
she huge?
no, but she just, I guess, makes a set out of cake and is like
For fun.
For fun. So tell me what you did over break. I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Well, how am I going to start this? So I was on a plane.
Okay.
No. So I go to California to see Stevie's family for the holidays. And we're sitting on the plane. And
Do you like Stevie's family?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, he's like in the other room. I'm like, do you like that?
Don't tell
Okay,
anybody.
okay, good.
No, I love them. They're great. It's
Okay.
like weird developing a relationship
It's
now
must
with
be
like
so weird, yeah.
with like it's the first time
It's a
that I've
very
ever done
serious
that.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, like building relationships with like his family. Like I've never done that before.
Yeah. It's weird for them too. Like it's weird for me to have like it's not now, but when my brother-in-law first came into the picture, I was
Right.
like, "Hi,
Who
like
are
what
you?
are you doing in
What
my
are you trying to
parents'
do?
house?
Yeah,
Like,
get out.
the fuck are you doing?"
I know.
So it is just like a weird
Yeah.
thing. But anyways, you traveled to California on a plane.
Right. So we kind of booked our flights late, and there were no 2 seats together, and so we sat in 2 aisles.
Did you fly first class?
I'll get to that.
Okay, because I saw a little something.
This is on the way there.
Okay.
We're like towards the back of the plane, and we're like 2 aisles, which is fine. I actually really liked it. I was like, on the aisle, I'm an aisle seat.
We
already
talked
went
about
over
this. You're an
yeah.
aisle person, yeah.
And so I'm like anxiously awaiting who is gonna sit. It was like one of those big planes, 2 seats, 3 seats,
Oh wow,
2 seats. 'Cause
like a Europe.
we flew from
plane.
New York to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like a long flight. And I'm like, there was nobody next to me for a while, and
Yeah.
then of course, a lovely family of 4 sits next to me, and I'm like, okay, please just let the parents
Just
sit
please
next to
be
me.
quiet and yeah.
Like the kids, I don't want to sit next to the kids.
No,
We already talked about kids.
we talked. Don't have them.
And so the mom sits next to me, and the
Okay.
mom, dad, kids are they're like the
They're
sweetest, nicest, quietest kids. They were like locked into their iPads for 6 hours.
Kids are like iPad babies. man.
Yeah.
They're just like
They were like in the zone. Like you
that
could not
just
be
reminded
bothered.
me of something.
Tell me.
We took my nephew over break. We took him to like this like amazing like train enchanted village. Like we paid a lot of money to take him to this like wonderful
Yes.
experience with lights. We're sitting on the train. He goes, "I want Paw Patrol." We go, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" Like you're on the train and they're like serving us hot chocolate. You're having like a real life experience.
Yeah.
And you want to watch Paw Patrol
Of
on my
all things.
phone? Get out of here.
Like the
Kids
movie?
are so stupid. No, like the TV show.
Okay.
But it's
I
just
know.
like you asking me to watch a TV show right now
While
while we're
we're-
on this like wonderful adventure.
this Christmas
like,
fantastic
hey,
adventure.
this isn't for us. I'm 30. This
yeah.
is for you.
I don't want to be here.
Like I'm cold.
No, let's go home.
Kids are just
It's so funny.
they're different now.
So they were like locked in, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I could deal with kids if they're like this. Don't talk to me. So the mom, they were like having a little trouble getting settled. Anyway, she decides that she wants to read a book the entire flight, which I'm like, okay, cool. You're reading a book. You're not like, whatever. But it's a nighttime flight. So the light just blasting on the whole flight. She's in the
The
middle
one
seat.
from
the one from 17
above.
in the air.
Yeah, yeah.
That she's just up there, and like, to me, I was sitting there and I just have light on me the whole flight.
yeah.
Like,
That's so annoying.
I was just like, why are you reading the last Harry Potter book that you have to
Right.
get through?
She's like
Like, just like
voraciously.
so excited to read this book. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
listen, I love to read books. I like books.
I read 2 books over break.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Books are great.
Books are
read
good.
books.
Books
Put
are
Paw
good.
Patrol down.
Paw Patrol, no. Books, yes.
And so I just was like, what do you think about that? Like having your light on, like I feel like the light
Like that's
Above
bad
you?
plane etiquette, I feel.
The light above you is, I think, oh, I dropped my
Safety
AirPods.
or I dropped something.
I need to turn the light on really quick to find something, not to have it blasted to read a book the whole time.
No. And also
I was like a spotlight.
they have things that are like lights
Personal
for your book
lights.
Book
Get
lights.
that.
I haven't had one since like 3rd grade because I use a Kindle now.
Okay.
But you don't need a spaceship
Light.
above you. And also, I don't know if this is the same as you, but when something bothers me like for a second, then it snowballs and it starts to bother me more and more and more. And I'm
whole
like,
flight.
wait, is this really happening? Oh, it's still happening.
I'm annoyed.
And you get like more and more annoyed.
I was getting more and more annoyed.
You're like, I'd rather have her Paw Patrol watching
Right.
ass kids.
I would want the
next to me.
kids. I
Yeah.
really did want the kids. I was like, can you all
Yeah.
swap? And then at first, the husband and the wife, they swapped for a second. And I was like, oh my God, yes, this is my sweet relief. And then she was like, no, I want to come back in the middle. And I was like, because she didn't want to be with the kids.
She wanted to bother you.
She wanted to bother me.
That's so annoying.
But then it happened again on the way home. I'm not even joking. We got upgraded to first class.
The same exact thing happened?
The same exact thing happened. We got
The
upgraded.
same woman? I'm just
No.
kidding, but imagine.
Could you imagine? So we got upgraded, and we weren't sitting next to each other because it was like we happened to be number 1 and number 2 on the
That's
upgrade
awesome.
list, and
Is
I was
that-
like,
I don't know what that means.
I
Is
can
it free to upgrade? We can talk about it later.
I can explain it to you. It's like a whole game and system when
Okay,
it
we
comes to
can-
like Sky Miles and stuff.
Yeah.
But I had never been number 1 and number 2 on the upgrade list ever in my life. And I was like, wow, this is the one time that I'm going to get upgraded
Enjoy
to
my
first
flight.
class.
Yeah.
I was like, all of this fucking work that you do to try and like get status and all this stuff, like it's finally going to pay off for this one thing. And it's like literally the oldest plane. The first class seats are like dinged up and
It's
just
like,
shitty,
it's like a beach chair.
It's literally the first class, like it's not a new plane. The plane has been through a war and back. Like
it's cracked in half.
Literally, like things were breaking on the seat.
That sucks.
And I was like, someone paid $2,000 to sit in the seat.
Yeah.
That's because I looked it up. That's how much the ticket price.
To get upgraded, and it's not even like a good upgrade.
Okay, it was still nice. The seat laid completely flat.
I saw the picture and it looked really nice still, but it's just like, you know, I mean, it's not like
beggars can't be choosers.
Beggars can't be choosers. Like I fly Spirit Airlines, and honestly, the chairs on Spirit Airlines, they are lawn chairs.
Yeah, they're literally duct taped to the floor.
They're literally just plastic, and you're just like
hope I don't
it's like a beach chair. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So Stevie and I weren't sitting next to each other, but we were both on aisles again. And this very sweet old woman was sitting next to me, and her husband was sitting across. So it was like, okay, cute. And she wants to read a book the whole flight home, and lights
again,
there,
not a Kindle,
just like a light shining, and it was just like you see the reflection of it on the screen. I just am like, don't read books on a flight if you don't have a personal light.
I mean, yeah, or a Kindle. I think it's like this. Ready? If you're in your own world and you're reading, sure, you don't know what's happening. Take 1 second to look up and notice that the entire plane is dark. People are sleeping. People are watching screens. No one else is blasting lights.
She did ask me if it was bothering me. And
I wouldn't have been able to say yes.
I said, no, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I would have been like, no, I love it.
Yeah.
Is that a Libra thing?
I think so. Because we're very people pleasing.
People pleaser.
Yeah. That's on my New Year's list of things I want to work on.
It's been on my list for a
life.
Long time, and I can't do it.
I don't like cut the people pleasing out.
Yeah.
It puts us at a detriment sometimes.
Totally. I end up doing things and I'm like, how did I
Why am I doing
here?
this?
Why am I returning this person's packages for them? Like I literally
I don't want to do it. Like
Yeah.
But I said it didn't bother me, and I just dealt with it. And she read the book the whole flight. So like 2 ways there and back.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's like such a small thing to complain about. But I was literally sitting there like typing the note on my phone. Like I need to tell Luisa about this because I'm really frustrated. I took a picture of both the lights on with me in the chair.
Oh, perfect. Mood board. Mood board.
Mood board. Check that out in the mood board.
Have you ever been the person that you know is annoying and people don't want? Like, so for me, that
I know of.
Anytime I get on to go, like a lot of times when I go on, I've got a chihuahua in a bag with me.
Oh, true.
So I'm like, sorry. I get on and I'm like, I know an empty seat hates to see me coming. Like, right. Someone next to an empty seat is like, I'm walking down and they're like, please, not that girl.
But
is
Maisie
chihuahua.
Good? Is she?
Yes, she's good on trains, but on the plane she was going, yep, yep, yep. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like there's nothing more anxiety. Toward the end, she was doing that because she wanted to get out, and I just was like, oh my god, there's nothing worse to me than like being a burden and being the one that's like annoying. Like if I were to get on a flight with a baby, I would just be like, that's not mine. I would like leave the baby.
There were so many babies on my flight going over there.
I can't handle the anxiety of
like
people being annoyed. I think what it comes back to is people being annoyed with me is my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I want everyone to be obsessed with me, to love me.
Yeah.
Goes back to the people pleasing.
Yeah, it definitely goes back to people pleasing and us being Libras.
Because a lot of people would be like, you. Yeah. I'm traveling with my chihuahua, and that's how I bought my ticket.
That's how people with babies are.
And that's how I live my life. Yeah. Whereas I go on and I'm like, sorry, I'll kill her. I'll just kill her. It's fine. Like, I'll throw her out the window.
Open the exit.
Yeah. Like, I need to not do that. But yeah,
because a lot of people don't, like you said, a lot of people don't feel that way at all. So like, I need to not feel that way.
I need to not feel that way.
I need to be like,
I have trips coming up.
This is fine. My dog is fine. My dog's not everywhere and shitting everywhere. Yeah. It's literally just barking a little bit. It's gonna be fine.
I have trips coming up in March and maybe February and one in January. I'm actually flying a lot.
Are you going to Paris?
I'm going to Paris in October, actually.
Wait, for 2 weeks?
I have a friend who's getting married there, and I'm gonna, I think, go. And then I'm like, I want to spend my birthday there.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, but I have flights coming up, and I'm already being like anxious about Maisie, and it's like, fucking get Over it. She just wants to sit in my lap, I think.
She can, right?
But if she sits in my lap and someone with a beard walks by that she decides she doesn't like, she freaks out. Like,
Me.
yeah. Like,
I
she's
can't fly
not.
with you. And Maisie.
You can't even be around Maisie.
I
We'll have
know.
to test it again soon, but
I feel like she won't remember who I am.
she won't remember.
Right.
She has gotten better, but she's definitely like kind of difficult.
But she's yours, so
But she's mine and I love her.
we love Maisie.
Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt, don't shop. Can I just talk about bowling?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Why?
I just hate it. I realized that I hate bowling over break because I'm with Steven's family.
Steven?
Stevie.
I'm with Steven's family.
His government name.
Yeah, wow, okay.
And I just am not good at it. And it's so embarrassing
Was
to
it the
get
kind
up.
of bowling where it's huge balls with like you have to put your fingers in them, or was it like the little balls that you
No, it's like actual bowling.
see? Like I don't with that.
They were doing like a professional tournament there while we were there. So like I'm the least experienced bowler out of everyone. And I'm there and just imagine me. Who would have thought his whole family professional bowlers?
Really? Is he good too?
They're all good. Strikes,
What?
strikes.
Wait. Are people out there like good at bowling?
Bowling. Just good at it.
That's like to me, it's not it's not bad to be bad at bowling.
No.
It's almost
But
like
why
are
would you be good at it?
Why are
Yeah.
you good at bowling? Exactly. Why are you?
Why? So I get up there with this ball. I'm doing the thing, and I just gutter ball.
Gutter ball, of
It just, I
course.
don't even make it 3 feet down the thing.
of
Boom,
course.
gutter.
Me too.
And it's just mortifying because I'm like in his whole family, like his sisters,
They're, like,
their
legit
kids,
good.
like they're good,
And they're keeping score.
and they're doing everything.
Yeah.
I like my score is like 50,
I
which
need
is
the
like
bumpers
horrible.
on the gutter.
So I pitched a fit.
When you were little, did you used to bowl in the middle of your legs? Like
With the
that?
bumpers on.
Yeah, with the
Or
bumpers
using
on.
that little slide thing that you set the ball on.
I
and it
liked
just
just
goes,
the middle, and sometimes I'll still do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not bowling often, but
So I was getting
so you pitched a
pissed,
fit.
and I started bowling like that and just like flinging the ball down and just not
Backwards.
even looking at it
Yeah.
and just being like, "Nyeh," and it started working. And then I was like, can we please put the bumpers on? I was asked the person, like, can you do the bumpers for just me?
Because they're not in danger of going near the bumpers if they're
No, I
hitting
was like,
strikes.
this is for me to enjoy my time.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to be.
You're like, I'm pissed off.
I was
frankly.
getting pissed off, and I was like, I hate that I'm feeling like this. And I was just like,
Getting
not,
actually frustrated at bowling is so funny
but
for
like,
some reason.
it just.
Like you were dead ass. Like, no, really, like put the bumpers
Just
up.
so embarrassing. Like everyone's watching you and you're throwing this ball and you look like an idiot and it just goes in the gutter and everyone's trying not to laugh at you and like how bad you are. But they were being supportive.
I don't think I've ever bowled with a group of people that was good at bowling.
Yeah. Well, I've
only
experienced it.
that must be weird.
And I was like, it just, so that's one thing that I did.
I'm thinking about it right now, and like I have this thing where I will watch something happen and be like, I could do that easily. Like I could be on Broadway. I could easily do like I'll see like someone doing a tap dance, and I'm like, could learn that in 5 seconds.
100%.
Thinking about it right now in my head, I'm like, bowling, how it cannot be hard. I
No.
could get a strike right now.
Right now.
But then put me in the bowling lane, and like, there's no way.
No.
But it seems like it'd be so easy.
Okay, but what about roller skating?
Oh, I actually have a really tragic past with roller skating. I fell off my rollerblades in maybe 2nd grade.
Someone's roller skating
Someone's
right
roller
now.
skating right outside. No, I actually had a traumatic, not tragic, but traumatic, I would say, experience on rollerblades. I was like 300 pounds when I was like really chubby little kid, and I got rollerblades, and I was like, I'm so sick. And I went rollerblading down the street with no helmet on, and this car came down the street towards me, and I tried to move over. I fell, smashed my head, broke both my wrists, went unconscious, and the person whose car it was like my crush's mom.
Oh no.
So I had to like go to school the next day and be like, hi, like
Huge
tell your
gash
mom
on
like
face.
thank you. Yeah, I had like a huge gash on my face, and obviously he knew because his mom was like, that fat girl in your class fell off her rollerblades. I'm like, like, I wake up, I'm like, can you not tell your son about this? No, but like, obviously.
You come back to life. You were unconscious on the ground. Don't tell your son.
My first thought is like, can you not tell him about this little run-in we had? And then there was an ambulance. Like, it was really embarrassing. So I don't rollerblade.
Okay.
And then I don't skate either. Like, I broke my tailbone skating, ice skating. Like, I don't do, but I'm good at skiing though.
Okay, well, I'm like randomly good at roller skating, but that some people,
It's
I
just
feel like
not for me.
The reason I bring it up is I feel like some people have the same sentiment to roller skating. It's like in the same category as
Because
bowling.
it's like a really, really recreational, like, why are you good at that thing?
But my mom used to work at a roller skating rink,
Well, there you go. That
and
makes sense.
when she was a little girl or like a teenager, not like a toddler. Hi, welcome.
Gaga, goo, gaga.
Here's your skates. And we used to go roller skating every Christmas when we were
Okay,
up
cute.
at my grandma's, and so that was like a
Are
thing.
you saying roller skating
like the four? Yeah, not the blades.
I was talking about blading.
I'm doing the skates.
I was shredding on the blades when I fell. And like I tried to just move.
I
to the
just
side while I
imagine
just
this huge toddler.
completely- yeah. Thinking I was like shredding down the street.
That's funny.
Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet.
But yeah, no. But I'm also good at skiing too. I feel like
I'm pretty good at skiing.
we should go skiing.
Something came up today where these two guys I work with, my work friends, were like, "Oh, do you ski?" And I was like, I didn't know that they were gonna ask me to like prove it.
Oh.
And they were like, "Do you ski?" And I was like, "Yeah, my parents put me on skis when I was like 2 years
Yeah.
old. Like, yes, I can ski." And they're like, "Okay, great." So we're filming a video where we need like a female skier, and I was like, "Oh
What?
shit!" I was like, wait. Whoa. I can ski.
Yeah.
But I'm not like I'm
not gonna
in,
do it
like,
on
a
camera.
documentary level film. I didn't know there was gonna
Are
be
you guys
like
going
a,
skiing somewhere now?
well, yeah, I got roped into it.
Where?
It'll be fun. It will be fun, but like
I want to go.
it'll be fun. It's for work, like it's free. So it'll be good, but it's funny that I went into it being like, oh, my parents put me on skis when I was 2 years old.
And they're like, "You're hired."
Me born with skis. And they were like, "Okay, prove it." I was like, "Oh,
Here's a video.
yeah." So I'm going to go skiing soon.
I wrote down vitamins. How do they work and how do you know where they're going?
Right. Like,
Wait, that's a real thing.
but that's also like, how do you know if the foods you're eating
How does the stuff how does the pills that you're taking and the vitamins that you're taking
know
where to go?
For gut health? How does it know to go to your gut? If it's good for your, like, how does it
Why
know?
isn't it going to your knee?
Right. Your bones.
Your bones.
I wrote down something similar. I said, if you say you love salad, you're lying. Like, I literally think that's truly a note that I have. I think people are like, I'm just like craving a salad. No, you're not.
No.
Not ever have I craved a salad.
But don't you crave things that are healthy sometimes?
Sometimes.
But like
Yes.
sometimes I'm like the only thing I can think of that's easy and healthy is a salad.
Yeah, like I had a really good Greek salad last night. And
So you
that's
crave
what made me think of
salads.
it, where I was like, did I just crave a salad?
Maybe.
I was like, what's happening to me?
Skinny.
This is such a good salad. And I was like, that's not who I am.
I'm not that person.
People,
But
yeah.
okay, I am realizing, speaking of vitamins, I got these little patch things that I found at the like health food bodega store
Yeah.
over there. And I was like, let me try these out. Like I seen them, like nicotine patches.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
what I
it's
was
like
picturing.
that. But there's different like benefits. Like so there's one called calm, there's one called focus, there's one called sleep, energy, different benefits that you could want.
Okay.
So I bought the calm ones and the focus ones, and it's like
Do those counteract each other though?
I don't use them at the same time.
Because for me, I can't do like, if I'm calm, I'm not focusing. And if I'm focusing, I'm not calm.
So you just decide, like, I will sometimes do a focus one when I'm working and then a calm one when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Okay,
But
got it.
speaking of vitamins,
Cool.
I'm like, you put it on the inside of your wrist and it's like, you're just like getting these vitamins
Yeah.
in your body, like through your skin.
Yeah, we need to get a scientist in here.
Which is like insane to me. Like, so basically everything that touches our skin, like we're absorbing in some way.
Oh, yeah.
What were you going to
Yeah,
say?
I would like to do just like realizations that I've had about health and stuff is
Yeah.
what I wanted to bring up. But it's just crazy, like getting older and being like, oh my God, I have to take care of myself. Like my back has started hurting. My parents are like, why does your back hurt? You're 30 years old. I'm like, I don't know.
No, everything matters. Like,
Yeah.
I have been thinking about too, like with my sleep. I'm like, people always say like a really good night's sleep is like so critical to your health.
Yeah.
I'm like, duh, that
Wait.
makes so much sense.
My mom says that I don't sleep when I'm sleeping. Like she said that she'll come into my room, I'm sleeping, and I've like taken a nap near her, and like everything that happens, she said, I'm just like, what? Like I'm sleeping and I'll be like at any point in the night or at any point, like we shared a bed because we went somewhere, and she said all night I was just being like, what'd you say? Or
Really?
Like, like just not. She says that I float right under being
in between
conscious. Yeah.
awake and asleep.
So then I got back to New York last night and I was like, let me try mouth taping again, not to go back to that. But I mouth taped and I went into a deep, dreaming, crazy
I'm
dreams.
gonna try mouth
But then
taping.
you're like more well rested because you're in a deeper sleep. I just didn't realize that I was skating right. Like I'm obviously not getting good sleep if my mom
Can you
turns
sleep?
one light on and I'm like, yeah,
Can you sleep anywhere?
like kinda.
I feel like I can fall asleep anywhere.
I can fall asleep. I can fall asleep right now on camera. Like I can fall asleep on command. And I still won't be well rested. But what I was gonna say is I reached out to a therapist.
Oh!
I have a consultation tomorrow.
Oh my God,
I just realized
amazing.
I'm way sicker in the head than I thought I was. Like I am so excited to have a
Not
therapist.
to laugh at that.
No, but
yeah.
it's funny.
Mouth taping has led you to therapy.
Yeah, mouth taping led me there. I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with death. Like, yeah, I'm just really, I just realized my anxiety is worse than I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like constantly, I'm like, right now, I'm like, my apartment's probably on fire.
Oh.
Maisie's
Dead.
dead.
Oh, don't say that.
Sorry. And I was talking to my sister about it and she's like, hey, that's not normal.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I think about that kind of thing all day, every day.
You're always thinking about the worst that could be happening.
I'm always thinking about death.
Really? Like Barbie.
I have obsessive thought. I actually think that I have OCD, and we're going to figure this out this year. 2025 is the year where we figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's all good stuff because now I'm like getting a therapist. So if anyone out there is listening and is like, I'm too lazy to get a therapist, I've been lazy for 5 years and I just did it and it's fine.
I've been in therapy since 2011 or 10.
Yeah, I started
so, like,
in
forever.
I did it for a while and then COVID happened
Yeah.
and I was like, whatever. And then I just was too lazy to find someone else. But I think that
It's so important.
it can help. My sister was like, wait, that's not normal. And I was like, I don't know. You don't have, like, I didn't realize that you don't have to just like sit with whatever is wrong with you.
I think a lot of times you think that what's going on in your head, everyone else is like the same way.
Because
to
how
an
are you supposed to
extent.
know?
And then it's like learning about how other people's life experiences are.
Yeah.
You either realize like, oh, I'm not alone in this, or
I am alone
or
and
I
I'm-
am alone in this, and I need help.
Yeah.
Or like I mean, that's a generalization of it, but it's it's kind of the same. Like maybe I should talk about
I'm
this.
just excited. Like, I feel really good
That's so
about it.
good. I'm excited
Yeah,
for you.
So that's a big update for me for 2025. My sister is a therapist, so she like combed through all the.
Hello?
I know.
Hello?
And my brother-in-law, they're both therapists, and they own a private
Wait,
practice.
is your brother and they're together.
They're together.
Not a different brother-in-law from a different sister.
My sister and her husband.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
100. I'm just kidding. I have one sister.
Oh,
Yeah, just one.
Okay.
And she's her husband.
I should know that.
Her and her husband are therapists, and they have a
And they're
private
like,
practice.
you need help.
Like, yeah, my sister called me and was like, hey, I'm going to help you. I'm going to comb through these therapists because I know what you need. You need EMDR, you need this, blah, 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 blah. So she picked out a few. I literally sent one email and the woman got back to me and was like, great, I'll call you tomorrow. And I was like, did I do it?
Yeah.
I'm like so excited.
Isn't that
because
crazy?
Because I think I didn't realize like I have all the normal stuff. Like I have the depression and like not being able to get over exes and like being sad about what am I doing with my life? What's
Yeah.
my career? I have all that normal shit that I need to talk through. But I realized over this break that I also have crazy obsessive thoughts that are not normal. And I didn't know that. And I'm excited to like maybe
Just understand what's
understand what's going on.
understand yourself a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's really cool when you're talking to a therapist and they help you realize things about yourself that you're like, oh, that's why I'm doing things like
Yeah.
this. And it's like, that
What
makes so
past
much sense.
trauma
Right.
led to this. Yeah.
Right. And
Not to
it's-
get like deep on us,
No,
which
that's
is fine,
fine.
but
But like that, when it's like the way that you're handling this situation is directly related to this trauma that you had in your childhood. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, I thought that this
That's
is how,
just how you
this
did
is
it.
just like how you feel.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. And like, it makes you give yourself more grace in the
Yeah.
scenario. And you're like, I'm going to be okay.
Totally.
And it's like, this is going to be totally fine.
Yes. It makes me hopeful that like one day I won't be thinking about death every moment of the day, you know?
You really think about death
I think
a
about
lot?
it all the time, but not about me dying, about everyone else dying.
Okay, so you're the last survivor.
Like, I don't care if I die, really. I do, but like...
You should care.
I do care, but my anxieties are about other people dying.
I don't think I have anxiety about that because I've
Because you've
dealt with
it,
death.
though.
Yeah.
I've never dealt with it, and so for me, like, the idea of it is like, I won't survive it.
That's so interesting because you will.
I won't survive it. Like, truly. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
But I think that's something that's good to work on
Yeah, for sure.
with your therapist. We'll check back in on that.
Updates to come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're going to
I'm
learn
excited.
so much. I'm excited for you.
And I'm going to be in therapy, bitch.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
Wicked.
yeah. Anyways.
But my Wicked trees did get 1.1 million views.
I mean, as they should.
Should I just leave them up?
I'm disappointed that Ariana didn't repost. It almost would have been too perfect.
I was like, she had to have
She
seen
obviously
it.
saw it.
But why didn't she? Ariana? Why?
Like, Ariana, we know you're listening to this
We
podcast.
know you're listening, but why didn't you repost it? Like, was it not good enough? Elphaba reposted
You made him sad.
I've tried not to think about it because I was like, Elphaba repost, Cynthia Revo reposted it, and I was like, she has to have seen it.
She totally did. She probably sent it to her and was like, look at this.
Well, then
You don't just repost things without being really, like,
yeah,
really behind it.
right. And I don't know, like, I don't know. Maybe it just didn't go with her aesthetic that she was on that day, or whatever. But at
Yeah.
least I have the thought that I know that she
Totally
Saw
saw
it.
it, for sure.
maybe she didn't like that her tree was smaller than Cynthia's.
Ooh. But she's tiny, baby. I saw a post today that was like, this should be a reality TV show. And it was like, put 13 gay guys in a house.
No.
And one straight man.
No,
And
don't do it.
they
It
have
will
to
be
figure out
an uproar.
who's the straight man.
No.
But
They're all
the
actually
catch is
straight.
that they're actually all straight. And like they all think that they're the only straight man or something.
Is that real?
No, but actually can I read it to you?
While you're looking that up, I have to tell you about this show that Stevie's been watching that I think is batshit crazy.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. 11 gay men and one straight man are locked in a house. The object for the gay men is to find out who isn't gay. Once a week, someone gets outvoted until 2 are left or the straight man is out. Blah, 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 blah. He wins $1 million if he's left. Now, here's the twist. None of them are actually gay. They just all think they are the one straight man.
Okay. I was going to
Chaos.
say it would be chaos, but also like it would be really easy if there were gay people and there was one straight guy because
Yeah.
the gay people would be hooking up with each
Well,
other.
yes. It's like prove
Or
it.
like, yeah, prove
Prove
it.
that you're gay. Like,
Yeah.
like suck my and like the one straight guy's like, I'm not.
I don't know
Not
about
on
that.
TV.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of TV, Stevie just finished this whole show yesterday called Deep Fake Love.
No,
Have
I
you
don't know
seen
what
it?
it is, but I already hate it because is it like about being in love with like a fake robot?
So basically,
Something.
I only caught bits and pieces of it, so I might not be getting this right. It's a show, I don't know where it takes place, but it's in Spanish.
Okay.
And so 4 couples enter into, or it was like 4 couples, let's go
Yeah.
with 4 couples, enter in and they split the partners up. Like 4 go into one house and the other 4 go into other house. And then there's a bunch of singles in each of these houses.
Okay.
And they're living separately to like test their love.
To like tempt them.
Right.
Okay.
And so then at the end of each week, they come to this like white room and they show real footage and then deep fake footage where someone has like, they showed like people fucking and it's like they've superimposed
Their
their
face.
face on it and then they have to decide whether it's real or not. Like your partner. So like if we're together,
Yeah.
you looking at the video and like, is Daniel really doing that? And it looks like they are. So like you have to think
That is so scary.
like do you trust like are you good with your person?
Right.
Do you think they would actually do that on camera?
How good are the deep fakes too? Are
They're
they
good.
really good?
It's like wild. I was like, they're like,
Well, AI is scary too.
at the end of it, they show like, they're like, oh, they show the audience like, oh, this is what we did. And it's like paid actors that are looked alike.
Is it
that are, like,
sometimes real?
sometimes
they
it's
do,
real.
like,
Sometimes they're
cheat?
like, oh, you kissed that person in the hot tub when you were drunk. And they like have that on
They
camera.
did. Okay.
So it's like, but
That's
if you're going in there,
crazy.
you're solid with your relationship. Like we're gonna win $100,000 because if what you do is you guess.
It feel okay.
If you have the most correct
that feels
guesses,
like an easy way to win money though. It's like, hey, just don't.
but if you're like shady with your relationship, like you don't know if
Yeah.
you want to be with this person, and like you know that they might have cheated in the past, like it's weird. Like I'm like,
they probably get couples like that on
yeah,
purpose,
the casting department like
They're
found
like,
couples that are like, oh, you guys might fall
though.
apart.
Shaky. Yeah, for good TV.
Yeah,
Which we love, good TV.
So that
what is
is-
that on? What?
it was on Netflix.
I think I could fall in love with a robot.
Okay.
Like, have you seen the movie Her? Mm-hmm. Where he's like, he falls in love with this like, basically Siri. I think that like,
Are you at that point?
I'm not at that point yet, dude. I'm not there yet. I'm not ruling it out though. No, but I do think it's like crazy because we develop relationships with like celebrities that we don't know. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm
This
in
is
love
wild.
with this man. Like,
is wild.
Glenn Powell. I'm watching a movie with him in it, and I'm
Which
like,
one?
he's Twisters.
I
and I
watched
was
it
like,
on the plane.
he's so hot, and I'm in love with him.
He is. Very
That's
hot.
not a person though for in my life. That's just like a figure and a personality. People get in like online like catfish online relationships.
Yeah.
Where you don't know the person. Like that could be a robot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I just
No,
feel
the
like
technology is there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think technology has gotten to a point where it's scary that a person could realistically end up being like, I have feelings for this person, and then it's like, psych, that's a robot.
But what if they knew that it was a robot going in and they didn't care? Like they're like, this is better than the real thing. Like,
'Cause
yes,
does it
I can't
provide
have
the
sex with that
same-
person, but
Does it
soon.
provide the same thing? Like the
I don't think
same
so.
fulfillment? Like
I mean, you're not having someone walking around. It's like a virtual relationship
Right.
until there's like an actual physical thing. But there's been so many.
it's like Black Mirror.
Oh, it is. I watched this one movie with Megan Fox where she's like this AI robot,
Mm-hmm.
and like the husband whose wife is sick at the hospital cheats on his wife with the
With this
robot because it's Megan Fox,
Right.
And she's
And it's like,
like
he didn't cheat because it's a robot.
right,
But you did.
It's like
though.
a sex toy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
plastic.
creepy. That's crazy.
It's literally like. So what do you think
At
about that?
what point? At what
it
point
cheating?
is it cheating?
Is it real? But what do you think? Like,
Is that cheating?
I
America, what do you think? What do you think?
I feel like if it has a face and it can talk to you, maybe
Yeah, I don't like it.
it's weird. I don't.
Gross.
I'm like getting the
yeah.
creeps.
Ew.
I don't want to
hate
think
it.
about it.
Me neither.
Like,
Luckily, we'll probably be dead before that happens.
I don't know. There's
Really?
like, I feel like
There was a headline that was like posted in 2016 that was like, by 2025,
Yes.
women will be having sex with more robots than
it's almost
people.
like
Now's the time. Yeah,
so
like,
it's like it's the year.
it's the year.
We
yeah.
made it.
Yeah, we made it.
No, but like,
It's go time.
what is 2025 gonna bring?
I don't know, man. Time is moving so fast. It's crazy.
But it's exciting.
Yeah, it's
Are you-
exciting.
I think it's exciting.
I'm
like-
excited for us, and I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, I'm
for
really
us.
excited for this year.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like last year I was like, there was a lot of transformation happening in my life.
Yeah.
And I feel like, not that I'm at the other side of it, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I can like really stand in my own a lot better than I was last year. And
You were like job hunting. You were trying
Yeah.
to figure out like, yeah.
there was a lot of stuff going on. And then like now it's just like I feel like at a better place of like, oh, like for one of the first New Year's ever, normally on New Year's Eve, I have the worst anxiety where
Okay.
I'm like always thinking of like, I need to get all these things in line and prepare everything for
Yeah.
my New Year's start to be
Yeah.
perfect.
Which is
and if
literally
January
just a construct. It's
Right.
not real.
Yeah, it's hello Wednesday
Yeah.
or whatever.
Whatever.
It was literally yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the first time in like probably ever, I felt like I have everything's gonna be fine. Like I have
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
I have I wrote down stuff that I like thankful for and like looking forward to.
It's a good like refresh.
Right, and just like
to be like, everything's okay. It's going to be fine.
and you just step
2024 was
into
kind
it.
of a nothing year for me. Like, I didn't do anything that cool. Like, there are some years where it's like, I got to open for Nikki Glazer. I got
Yeah.
to do this and that. Like, I didn't have any really big, like, I honestly, like,
But what about like internally?
it was just kind of like a nothing year. Like,
I
not
don't know
good
if-
or bad.
It wasn't a standout year.
It wasn't a standout year.
I feel like that's better than
Yeah.
a nothing. I don't
Not
think it's a nothing year.
But like,
we started our
everyone's
podcast
posting,
last year.
That's so true. We did, but everyone's posting their like, fucking photo dump. Their
And with that,
dumps.
2024
And with
comes
that,
to
the
an end.
2024 season comes to an end.
I did.
Did it.
And
Like,
it's like a mix of all the popular songs.
Yeah.
I did one of those like few years ago, and now
When
it's like
it first became a thing,
And now it's a
yeah.
thing every single year. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I thought that was just one guy. So is that
thought it was
same
one
guy
guy.
recording it every year?
or is it AI? Like, I don't know.
Maybe.
But either way, I feel good about 2025. I think 2024 was pretty much, I was sick for a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a crush on someone that was absolutely, which sucked. And then now I'm just like up and up.
Yeah. It literally, we touched on this a little bit last episode, but it's really like you have to think about it in the present tense and like it's already happened, because then it will happen. Maybe not immediately, because a lot of times you get caught up with like, when is this going to happen for me? But at some point down
what
the
is it
line,
gonna look like,
and what is it
too?
going to look like? If you like can release that, then whenever it comes to you, then it'll be exactly what it's supposed to be
Right.
at that point in time.
Yes.
And like realizing that, the year of realizing
I was
things,
just going to say, iconic.
is very liberating.
Yeah.
And like you feel free in the sense of like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
The best is yet to come.
just, you can't control everything.
Staying in my lane, moisturized and happy.
What is the Ariana quote? She's like, your energy is yours.
Your energy
mine
is yours
mine.
and mine is mine.
Discerning with my time.
Discerning with my time.
And
Just
that's
like magic.
Just like magic.
Okay, should we leave?
Are we done?
Are we leaving?
Are we leaving now? Thank you for
Okay.
listening, and oh my God, I keep burping.
I'll just do the sign off then. Bye.
Should we leave? We left. Yeah, that was good.